The year was 1944. The Pacific Ocean was raging with war, but nature was about to unleash something even worse. For the American Navy, Typhoon Cobra was a nightmare no one expected. Winds stronger than bombs, waves taller than buildings. And in the middle of this chaos, a young, quiet sailor named Gunner's Mate Third Class, Clifford Van Arnsdahl. December 17th. The Pacific looked peaceful. Sailors played cards. Some wrote letters home. Clifford polished his equipment, humming softly, unaware that the ocean beneath them was warming and rising. Unknown to them, a super typhoon was forming, one that would swallow ships whole. Within hours, the sea transformed. Rain fell like steel needles. Winds reached 100 knots. Destroyers tossed around like toys. The USS Hull, USS Spence, and USS Monaghan were fighting a battle they couldn't win. Clifford held onto the rails as the ship rolled nearly 70 degrees, almost capsizing. Men screamed, metal bent. The ship groaned like a wounded beast. When the ship began sinking, chaos erupted. Men were washed overboard. Equipment flew through the air. The deck tilted like the end of the world. But Clifford did something no one else thought to do. He began cutting loose lifelines, tying them to rails and throwing them toward drifting sailors in the water. He shouted over the roar of the ocean, "Grab the line! Don't let go!" One man caught it, then another, then another. Clifford anchored himself to the deck and kept pulling men out of the water, even as the ship was dying beneath him. For 4 hours, he held the rope. 4 hours of waves smashing into him. 4 hours of lightning exploding across the sky. 4 hours of pulling strangers from the jaws of death. His hands bled. His legs shook. His body went numb. But he did not stop. Survivor after survivor later said the same thing. "I shouldn't be alive. He saved me. One man saved dozens." When the storm finally passed, the sun rose over destruction. 3 U.S. Navy destroyers were gone. Over 790 men were dead. It was the worst typhoon disaster in U.S. naval history. But more than 500 men survived because sailors like Clifford refused to let the sea claim them. He never became famous. He never bragged. He returned home quietly, carrying memories that haunted him. But to the men he saved, he was an angel made of salt, water, and courage. Heroes are not born in calm seas. They rise in the storm.